What's up, everyone? I'm trying to do the best I can to make some videos with my phone, the old phone. I'm making do as best I can. It overheats and shuts off all the time, so maybe it'll work for a few minutes. Alright, with that being said, this is apparently a brain-eating amoeba that's been discovered in Florida. I believe it's been discovered in Hillsborough, Florida. It's a new strand of some sort of brain-eating amoeba that they've discovered. So another thing to add to the strangeness of this year. And they say that this virus is almost identical to a virus discovered in bats 7 years ago. And just a little over a week ago, a thick smoke from the Siberian area, the Siberian wildfires, traveled over 5,000 miles across the Pacific Ocean and went over the northwest and through the Pacific about a week and a half ago. And the new corona, or COVID, they discovered is airborne. It's not your traditional virus. So what is really going on? And the comet known as the Harbinger of Doom, interesting name, Neowise, has met with some interesting clouds, as you can see right there. I zoomed in on it so you can get a better view of it. There's been a planetary alignment this weekend, lots of those, and how come we've never heard anything about this meteor until now? I don't know. That's a question that I have, and there were some interesting things that happened last night. A large craft appeared over our property, sounded like a large drone / helicopter, and then flew over and disappeared over the hills. It just went... It sounded like a helicopter taking off, once again, but not as loud as the previous one we heard a long time ago, several years ago. But it was still very loud. It was right over and went over the hills and then went silent. But it's almost as if it appeared and took off over our house. So that's what happened this last night, and so much other activity. Those bird sounds, those jungle bird sounds, dinosaur-like sounds, they happened again as well. But this is another rare occurrence right here. Took place over Europe. That's where this picture was taken. And in spite of reports, the Arctic sea ice is actually greater now than it was in 1980. Kind of odd there. Interesting. The Guatemala Fuego volcano is erupting. Hong Kong sits above a supervolcano that was actually formed many years ago. It formed their land, apparently. And snow has turned bright pink in the Alps. The increasing locust threat, as you can see here all across this planet, is a threat to our food security. Swarms of locusts are growing, and they say that it's a growing threat to our food and livelihood on planet Earth. So there's been one death, and they're calling it a lightning apocalypse because over 315,000 people, 315,000 strikes in less than 24 hours, I think it is. And 315 deaths in India, 1 in Georgia, and 2 dead in Pennsylvania after this lightning apocalypse last week. This was an image of the fast-moving storms in the Chesapeake Bay last week. Months after that 6.5 earthquake that happened on March 31st of this year, they're still shaking, and they don't have any idea why. Unprecedented floods in Japan, 65 people dead, and many people displaced as 4 inches of rain fell in less than an hour. They claim astronomers have discovered 4 unidentified circular objects in space. Experts say it's never snowed this much in the Andes. Despite amazing 13 feet of snow in just 2 weeks, ski stations remain closed due to the virus in Argentina and Chile. And this lake has turned blood red in Paraguay. Very interesting. And they discovered that Earth's atmosphere rings like a bell. And as we already knew, animals, like dogs, have a sixth sense that tells when disasters like earthquakes are going to strike. Something else that needs to be seen: deadly mysterious pneumonia, Black Death bubonic plague spreading, dengue fever, and corona mutant virus. We're being attacked by deadly viruses, and we just don't see the end, according to so-called experts. Check out this creature on the ocean seafloor that looks like E.T. underwater. Or a nose. Now we have a never-before-seen bacteria that's killing tens of thousands of fish in Victorville, California. And Manhattan Hinge. Twice a year, the sunset creates a beautiful view in the concrete. This was July 11th at 8:30 p.m. in downtown Manhattan. And a plague of giant rats has attacked New York diners after the corona famine. This has many people pointing to signs of end times as the sky has turned blood red in Mexico and these eye shapes appeared in the sky. You can see right here it says strange glowing lights in Mexico while the sky turned blood red. And over 13,000 earthquakes have taken place in Iceland in just 3 weeks. That's the most they've seen. And they said that this is showing the force that split the country in two to begin with. And I'll keep my eyes on that, but large earthquakes swarm in Iceland. And this crop circle is making news online all over. This, what they're calling a Templar crop circle, appeared overnight. They said literally in moments in France. And they still have no explanation for this. So once again, we have the crop circles popping up again. And vicious storms have triggered a sea foam attack, a sea foam storm in Cape Cod, I think? No, Cape Town. And rare snow is taking place across South Africa. A rare snow event that we haven't seen in a while. They haven't seen in a while. And a locust plague for China from now through September, they say. And a bright green meteor fireball has been seen over Sydney, Australia. This is an image of the hail out of Armenia. Record-breaking hail has been recorded in Armenia. So I did the best I could to record this on my crazy devices. So I appreciate you watching. My link's below if you'd like to show support. I'll put my email for this channel and the PayPal support link. Please feel free to show support for what I do, because I do all this for free so far. I try to, and it helps out that you show your support. And my birthday comes up on August 3rd, so any birthday donations are appreciated as well. I appreciate those that did last year. I love you all so much, and hopefully I feel better. I'm not as dark as I was, thank the Lord, thank goodness. I'm thankful for that. I don't want to say anything, because when I do, I mess it up. But anyway, all my electronics have been messing up. This is all I have left, what I'm using now, so gotta lay it down on the charger. Peace and signing out. Thank you very much for watching. This has been various events taking place in the world around us.